When I started this story, it was just going to be about Shop of Horrors. These flowers, Nigellas, are a beautiful, beautiful flower. And they're prolific wildflowers that grow in my mighty little garden. They're great at attracting the pollinators, and I absolutely love them for that. But is it true that this seed pod can turn into a shop of horrors? Well, it sure reminds me of a movie I saw. Hello, I'm Cindy Watson, and welcome to My Mighty Little Garden, where today I want to tell you a little bit about my shop of horrors, and I want to tell you what I learned while making this video about these wonderful little things that pop up as a gentle fern. Every year, I usually cast mine at the end of the season. I just crush a few pods, but I'm changing that. You can see them growing here. They popped up right next to some dill I have growing, and you can barely tell the difference between the two. The ones in the foreground are the Nigellas, and the dill is in the background. They grow these wonderful little flowers that some say have a very sweet smell to them. I barely smell it myself, but I barely smell alyssums as well. Anyhow, they go, and then the ferns, which look a little spiky, are actually very soft. I love how I've been able to grow these most everywhere in the garden. They'll pop up wherever I've grown them a year before, and I tend to thin them down a lot, but they'll grow in the rocks, they'll grow next to fences, they'll grow in my better quality soil, they'll grow in the partial shade, and they are great at attracting the pollinators. And that's a beautiful thing to see the butterflies and bees. And I even see the hummingbirds go around them periodically. For me, this wildflower that I once received from a friend in a wildflower packet, I just broadcast out into my mighty little garden and let them grow where they may. They grow in the sun, like I said, they grow in the shade. They're just very prolific. And then I usually just pull them all out where I don't want them growing in a walkway, or, the extras. Let's call it the extras. But now, after everything I've learned about the power of Nigellas, called black seed, I am going to change my ways. I'm not going to pull them out early when they make pods. I'm going to save a lot more pods because of all the medicinal properties these beautiful little flowers produce. Wow, how I digress from the story of little horror pods in my garden. And yes, they do remind me of a movie I grew up watching. They're also a lot of fun to pop because they kind of get like an air balloon. They get crunchy and you just literally can pop them. So I'll enjoy them much more as time goes on. And where I always pictured this little creature from a movie yelling out, "Feed me, feed me." No, they're not really scary. So come closer and let me tell you more about Nigellas and everything I've learned. Nigella seeds, also called Black Cumin, are extremely nutrient dense and have wonderful beneficial properties, which include bone health. They are high in calcium and magnesium, which make them excellent for bone health. I'm not so scary now, am I? They have major health benefits that have been looked at in the scientific community, including immunity, inflammation, heart health, blood sugar, antioxidant, cancer fighting potential, antibacterial, antiviral, liver protection, aid in weight management, support bone and muscle health. Wow, that's pretty cool. Everything I learned in making this video about Nigellas has changed the way I will look at my plants as they grow. I won't see quite the horror, but I will definitely now know that I'm the one saying, "Feed me." take a look at Nigellas, folks. I'm going to start using them. Thank you so very much for being a part of Cindy's Artistic World today. Please give us a like, follow, or subscribe.